Great to see. Just really impressed with Soler. What he did today was very similar to the work that he had today. And his early work, and then in batting practice, just not trying to do too much. And I would say it's probably really hard for a guy who has 48 home run power to shorten up some time and use the field. But it's also necessary at times. And that was the approach he had. And he stuck with it through the game. Just Doge working a tough walk and big single. I mean, we just had so much good offensive today. Mondi hit 3 balls, I think, that a lot of times are home runs, driving the ball really well. Good offensive day, a big day for Salvi. Santana coming through in big situations, Witt coming through in big situations. Just a good all-around offensive day. We talked about, love to see this group all start to come together at the same time, and I think we had a little glimpse of that today.
I wanted to follow up on that. In the 5th there, with the 2 outs, Dozier scoring that first run. Vance waving, was that, in your mind, an aggressive wave just because of the way that play unfolded? Or was there also just, you talked about the offense needing to get going. Was that one of those, you felt maybe Vance and you guys just sort of felt like you need to get something going there and maybe take a little bit of a chance because,
2 outs and the ball hitting a cutoff man as the runners around in third. Dozier made that an option because he was going hard and he was thinking home. Vance also realized that the cutoff wasn't lined up for home. It was lined up to second. And so body position plays into that also. And I thought it was a very good call. 2 outs, you're taking a chance right there. And he took everything into consideration and made a really good decision. Was it aggressive? Yeah. If he were out, probably we'd be having the same conversation. Be aggressive over there. When you smell something, you see something, a couple things line up, and the guys are pushing for that extra base, we're going to take a shot with 2 outs. Great job by Vance.
Annie?
How much does that send and Dozier's base running? How much does that spark what happens next for you guys to score those 2 extra runs that inning?
Yeah, I mean, all that starting with 2 outs too, right? I mean, just one really good at bat after another, and getting on the board there, making something happen, and then getting the lineup turned over. Michael hustling to get to second base. I mean, a lot of just aggressiveness on the bases, but I would say, yeah, you need that spark sometimes. And it was Doge. It was Doge going hard from first base on a single, possible double, but he made that play happen by how hard he hustled, and then Vance took advantage of it. And watching the guys go through those 2 out at bats like they did, you could tell early on we were taking some pretty good swings, just missing a couple, but they stayed with a very simple approach and made some big innings happen.
And just wanted to get your thoughts too on the way Chris threw the ball tonight.
Yeah, I think it's another good sign of not having his best stuff or his command right out of the gate, having trouble really getting the ball down, and it was sailing on him a little, but his changeup got him back into counts. I was also impressed the fact that he didn't have his breaking ball today, but he threw it anyhow, and just enough to kind of keep them off of just being a 2-trick pony. He was able to keep them honest with the spin at times, and then he got down in the zone, and when he gets down, then the changeup plays up. And it's just a good mix, but that's a couple times in a row now where he just fought his way through. But also a big part of that, that double play in the first inning with Gutierrez diving to his glove side, that's a big play. You walk the leadoff guy, and next thing you know, you could be walking into the middle of their line with multiple guys on base. He makes a great play and then a fantastic turn at second.